And welcome back to the channel, and we're going to play another one of the World Cup of Design courses. Now, this one, 7,500 yards on the longer side. Let's go pin 4. Now, I erroneously said that I was done with all of the top half courses. I'd forgotten that I hadn't yet played Rhinos. Don't really know why. He says he wouldn't play greens over very fast. We won't. We'll go with medium fast. Keep everything else default. Medium wins. Let's give this a go. And it looks like he's gone back to his Southern Carolina roots. So it's where Rhino's based. He builds a lot of courses like this, and he's pretty good at it. So yeah, we're going to give Anustie Hall a play. This looks very nice. So he's got terrain painting and stuff to work with now. Some slightly, oh yeah, so that's the new Serenoa bush plant thing. We have a clubhouse which is solid. I'm used to amazing clubhouses from Rhino. The trees are all very one-tone green, I would say. I would have tried to maybe mix those up a little bit. Pathing work looks awesome. Bright sand bunkers cutting in. Plot looks great. Like what you'd expect from low country sort of thing. And presumably a par 3 course in the middle to do some space. I don't know. Anyway. And we have fairway not quite into the water, but close. And then, yeah. A blurp's turned on. I think so, but I'm not sure. Oh, retaining wall tee box. That's really nicely done. Time well spent award indeed. Bunkers look good. I really like this. Let's see what else we have. Running around. We have some width. Done some good work with the terrain painting and weathering under the trees. This looks lovely. Yeah. Oh, I'm excited to play this. I like it when Rhino does this style because he generally does it very, very well. Oh, we go all the way out. Hey, Charlie. Okay, we can come back to that. Cool. Leap back to our first tee. Okay. Kind of long par 4. Well, we can hit 3-wood and then probably roll on up and hit 3-wood and possibly miss the fairway. Yep. Excellent shot. I like the mix of terrain painted stuff here. Yeah, I'm never the biggest fan of trees in play. I don't know that you need this one. I get why it's there. I just don't know. I don't think it's necessary. Let's just hack it somewhere down, get in a bunker, try and get up and down. Really like the way the bunkers are shaped and sculpted. Those look really nice. Green contouring's cool. Got little mounds to work off. Oh, that needs to go. Where should I have played this hole to? So challenge this way and then you don't have to deal with the tree. I know that just feels maybe a little bit tight, personally, rather than here. I could have just hit driver and gone down here and yeah. We'll play that one again. Turn. There we go. Escape with a par. We will very much take that and run. Someone needs to watch the camera tutorial. Cool. Second green. I mean, has hints of the first green with this. These are some dicey pins. Okay, it's definitely above. I would say it's definitely above CC difficulty so far. Love the planting around the tee, just the way this works. That feels phenomenally challenging to this pin. Maybe could have used a little bit more fairway short or some way of helping us access this. It just feels, I guess my critique on this one is it just feels a touch penal. But I think that is kind of the style of golf we've got. That'll do. Hold your line. Oh, it then stopped turning. Cool big views over there. Yeah, I really like this. Lots of openness. I think the back bunkers are kind of just framing, but I don't know if you needed the back bunkers, to be honest. I really like the two at the front and the way those sit. And I think it would look better without some of the back ones. Right, yeah. Give me a par 5. Nice panning shot of halfway house, maybe? Yeah, we really need to look at the camera tutorial. I like the green. Rhino's greens have gotten really good. Great sight line. In this area feels super protected, but if I go right, I guess if I go too far right, I've got to deal with the trees. I guess it may be a bit, I don't know. I'd be really interested to play this course with a shorter driver and see how people cope. It feels like it could be really tough. Right. Good approach though. So we've set up position A1. Now can we just bounce something in between all of those helping mounds? Just needs a straight shot, which I don't think I can give it. Wasn't miles off. That's a fun approach shot to play though. And we get a little chip up through here. I think 56 degree and it should bounce and oh, I was counting on that first bounce doing less. Oh, did not anticipate that first part of the putt doing that much. I mean, good defense in there. Okay. Right. Definitely the play. I think my critique on this course is going to be pretty much the same, that if you like throughout, I would like a little bit more forgiveness if you don't take on the challenge. It kind of feels like it forces you to one specific position in the fairways. I think it plays really well from there. If you hit position A1, I would kind of like a bit more of a what if you don't. So for this one, for example, we thinned out the trees there, then you've got a shot from here. Or if we open up the green a bit more so that you don't have to get right to the left side. It is strategic. It's just possibly lacking that second way to play the hole. But everything is done really, really well. I've kind of got the tougher pin here. Water shouldn't be in play at least. I'm just going to play middle of the green. Oh, it's gone long. I like that you didn't do much with this green. Like, it would have been... Oh. Game frozen? Interesting. Huh. Game has crashed. 1 second. Okay, we're going to keep going. I have to relaunch as we go. Yeah, annoying. Well, if anyone deserves it. Play this hole with a fade driver that skirts those trees and moves away from the water. Yeah, I know you can. I just think it's hard. Like the balance of having trees in play on a video game that doesn't feel video gamey and kind of feels realistic is really tough to do. Liam, we're just going to reload this and see where we're ended up. Hopefully it's remembered. That's weird. I haven't had a crash playing the game in like the whole cycle. I could edit this out of the YouTube version, but it's far too much effort, so I'll just trust that people will fast forward it. Sorry if you're watching it. Oh, okay, well, the good news is we now know that the 8-iron was way too much club. More hit to the middle of the green, no problems. If only it did that in TGC Tours rounds. Never does. It's never when you want it to. Anyway, I'm really enjoying the low profile bunkering. I think fits really nicely. Color palette looks really good. Planting is not overdone. Like there's so much done really well. Oh, it was always going to be a chip in from the back of the green anyway, so it's fine. Lovely putt though. Yeah, the dude nailed it. Oh, those are close. And we work around those. Yeah, I kind of like. I know it's a Pete Dye thing. For my tastes, this is way too close. We'll try and fade it. Oh, I can do that. And we bounce into the rough. Okay. Yeah, I love the green. I feel like this is a higher level than I am used to. Oh. And we have to work a shot around that. And that one feels a bit gimmicky for me. Because you run out of fairway on the approach on tee shot anyway in your. Yeah, I don't love that one. It's the first. I really like the green. I kind of just. Tree removal would do this whole the world of good. And yet, for like elite or plat, I guess, this course will provide a really good test. I just think it's not done in a way I particularly love sometimes. That was terrible, but there we go, classy. We took the one good putt and then followed it up with a terrible one. That is very much our level. See, this is lovely. So that is a green as well. Yeah, give me more like this where it's a bit more. Like, we just don't need trees directly in the line of play. I certainly don't think like twice on the one hole. Surely. I feel like right was the line of play on this hole all the time. Didn't really get why the bunkers are on the left. Plus, it'd be kind of cool to bunker the outside rather than the inside. Long enough approach that playing left, you're screwed anyway. Green is brutal. So we basically just don't want to miss short or in the bunker. As long as we go long and right, we're fine. And lens on the green, okay. That's the play. Green contouring so far has been great though. Like varied, interesting. Nice looking par 3. I think I'd have lost this bunker. the only one that I don't love the look of from the tee. I love this staggered trio on the right. Little guy short. This guy here is great. You lost this one. I think you've got a really, really good looking hole. Still do, but I like the smaller green on this one, and it runs away a little. Oh, yeah, challenging. Planting short of the tee looks great. Go on, wind, hit it. Oh, so close. I am choosing to pronounce it Anustie. I'm sure is what he meant. Not a bad roll. Happy with that. It's a really good par 3. Do like that one a lot. Seeing this camera, it pauses. See, I think this tree I like. That's giving us enough space to work around it if we want to. Sightline's awesome. Bunkering looks really, really good. Oh, yeah. I like that if I want to get to preferred side of the fairway, I can work it around it, but I don't have to hit that, and I'm not screwed if I don't. Little mound, muffin in the green. It's good. We haven't had one of them yet. I'm really enjoying the course. Ugh. Well, that's not going to be the putt we want. Not terrible, not great. Turn. Just about caught enough. What a great replay. It must be confused because of the crash earlier. I don't know. If I get another replay, I'll definitely show it through. So yeah, here, these trees work well on the approach because I can hit down and deal with them, or I can club down here, take a longer approach. I think that's the play. Given that, I'd have probably been tempted to remove the little bunker in the middle. I'd give people space to get the better angle, but play out here if they want to. Otherwise, I think I'll just hit a driver somewhere down there. Oh, well, we got very lucky. That was not where I was aiming. That's a spicy pin. Oh, completely missed at the bottom of the swing. Severe back shelf. We've not had one of them yet, so works nicely. No. What are we at? Even? Yeah, it feels about right. Really good front nine. Hey, Sawsy. Okay, hopefully down the right, which maybe opens up green ever so slightly. I really like the small green. This is a good time to vary that. Would have probably lost the entry again, but feels like a theme now. Try and hit something somewhere through there. Oh, wanted it to be left. Oh, we found the green. That's better than I thought that would end up. I really, really appreciate this green. It does encourage you to lay up and use backstop. Will give you a hero shot. Then equally, if we're above the hole, you can get a bit quick on it. And it's treating that with extreme caution. Okay, back to 1 under. I've seen this camera so many times. Really like. Could that sand be sculpted down just a little more, maybe? Other than that, we're going to hit 3 wood. Bunker layering here is great. Cool way to make it to that water's edge as well. Background planting could definitely have used some more effort. Tried to get a little bit extra on it. Yeah, I think there's a few like little bits of detail work that could have used some more as well. So like, I don't really kind of think either you're running the fairway all the way in, or you'd go consistent band of rough. It's kind of a half and half approach. Personally, I'm cool with you running fairway all the way in. Like, if you're gonna do it, do it. But I don't. I think if people are rolling off and then getting trapped by rough in front of the water, it's neither really one thing nor the other. And I'd be cool with this being a super severe hazard that you are petrified of. I think there. Oh, it's going to fade away. Oh, no. Just fast enough. Right, hit the. Give me a replay. I want to see if the pins are in the same place. Yeah, same thing here. I can see why you'd have done light rough. I just think go all the way and embrace the chaos. The course is difficult enough in other areas, might as well. And strategy's good. We can hit driver way out here and leave a worse angle. Ideally challenge water and end up about here. This is the club. I don't know if I've got this shot in my locker. We don't. Okay. Oh, if we hold this, then we might get the silly replay again. That's motivation, if nothing else is. Ah, disappointing. I like the way that we've worked out, and like the front 9 is kind of more inland, and then we get to back 9, which is just on the water's edge. Yeah, you did this really, really well earlier. It's not quite as well done here. Still pretty good, but and again, like, give me fairway into the water, like, make me absolutely fear going at this pin. Given all the stuff around it, I'd have also probably been tempted to flatten out the middle of this green a bit more, but it's not a must. Bunkers look good. Scary as hell tee shot. Planting again looks great. That hits the right side of that spine. Environment's really good. I think the only query I have with the environment is like the trees are all very one tone. I might have broken that up a bit more. Oh, trickle. Oh, give us a replay. What that is. Is he putting to the wrong pin? Yes. The game does not enjoy this. And it's so confused. Love it. Don't worry, I will miss my fair share of easy ones. Yep. Like, same thing with the trees. I think these are my. I mind it a little less on a par 5. I just feel it's kind of forcing shots we don't need to. Get through. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Don't know if this one needs to be quite as severe as it is, given that it's pretty hard to access anyway. Just feels like you're going to just get onto it and then roll off. Yeah. Let's go Joker 3 wood. I mean, as Matty will attest, my luck in real life is either very much in or out. We had some very fortunate rounds and some very unfortunate ones. That's a nasty pin. Still, we'll take a birdie. Where are we going with this camera? Ooh. Okay. Oh, that's not this hole. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you've just done loads of lower third cameras rather than whole preview ones. See, weirdly, I far prefer this one as a work around the trees hole because you can miss way out here. And this one shapes up beautifully. I really like this. And if you want to try and work something around the trees, you can do, but you're not necessarily forced to. I think this would have been a really cool greens like that first. Was it 10, the first par 5 on the back 9? Have that really big backstop. Like that could have been really cool. Just make people feel like they can lay up and then go for the backstop. That's a pretty good shot. There we are. That one's not luck. That was better. He really wants me to see this. Okay, this is the par 3 we'd seen before. Okay. Love the bunkering. And I guess, I mean, the green works. I just feel like you've done the front to back green on a par 3 already. I don't know if you need to do it twice. Although this one may work better than the previous one. I don't know. Preferred the green sculpting on the other one. Uh-oh. End up somewhere down there. Yeah. Terrible shot. Sculpting around the green looks great. Really nicely done. Oh. Tried to die in the hole and Just a bit too much slope. Okay, what have we got on 17 and 18? Shame, that back nine was going very well until that. What are those bunkers doing? I guess just cool green. More straightforward tee shot, but on a longer par 4, totally okay with that. Not my best. Oh, I didn't look at the wind. Can I run that up through there? Doubtful. Not a bad shot. Die in the slope. Feed round. Beautifully contoured. I like that a lot. The only thing I might have changed would have been to remove that red slope at the back. I feel like if you've done a good enough job getting it up there, I probably wouldn't penalise you. But really cool. Oh, that's a shame. Really wanted to pay that one off. Okay, last hole. What have we got? Drive round the corner. Yeah. A bit more grand for an 18th, so it makes sense. Tough green to hit and hold. That might be it though. Yeah. Not my favourite green on the course, but there's been some very good ones. That will do nicely. Yeah, 5 under is better than I thought I would get after the front nine. I really enjoyed that. There's a load of good stuff on there. I think that one will do well. Now, there are some things where I think it that fucking camera. Right. There are some things. I would say I think when the trees come in play, they're done in a like I would just say in kind of a heavy-handed manner. Like they're just forcing you to go around the trees rather than maybe giving you the preferential angle if you do, versus like not. You kind of had no choice. Whereas I think a lot of the other holes were kind of more wide open, and it definitely varied the challenge on the tee shots. I think there was some technical stuff I'd pointed out, like a couple of the back bunkers I don't think you necessarily always need, but the rest of the time the bunkering was really good. Environment was awesome. Like it's your type of course and completely in your own bag there. And it works really well. Generally, a lot of interesting holes and greens I thought were more good than, yeah, more like good to really good than average. There was just one or two that I thought I would have toned down just a little in spots. And then other than that is I would have queried the fairway sloping into the water, like just do it. And then some of that background planting and stuff. But oh, and the cameras are annoying because you see the same thing over and over again. Other than that, really good. Right, we can take a break here. I will be back in just 2 minutes. Just need to see the children.